when you're not confident on a video call. I think you have met somebody also when she's shy on the video call or she avoid video call with you.
Yeah, when I was looking, I had people chatting to me on WhatsApp, and the English was great.
And
then eventually I managed to get them to do a video call. They didn't understand any English.
Well, the thing is, but at least you feel alright that she's the real person.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I wasn't looking for
a scam.
No, I wasn't looking for somebody who didn't speak English. That was my.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if she able to chat but she couldn't speak.
Yeah, but because she was using a translator and the translator was pretty good, so I didn't realize. I thought her English was quite good, and then when we got the video call, it wasn't like that. So.
Okay, how important about being able to speak English in a relationship with foreigners?
It depends on the person, and it depends, how much time they've got before. I mean, I was serious and I wanted to find somebody quickly. I didn't want to wait a long time before I got together with somebody. So for me, it was important, the English. Yeah.
But there's also the possibility that both a guy and a girl, they're not native English.
But that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but anyway, you use English as at the beginning.
Yeah.
And if you can give one takeaway for the girl who are not so confident with that English.
It doesn't matter if the English isn't correct or if it's not perfect English, if it's broken English, it's okay, so long as you can understand each other.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. Yeah, people are not looking for
perfect
perfect English.
Yeah, I agree with you on this because you don't need to wait until you are perfect. No one perfect. We just want to understand what you're talking about, or we can continue the conversation and get to know you.
Yeah, I mean, in Europe these days, I think every country now, if you're looking to move with your partner to Europe, you have to speak the language to a certain level to get a permanent visa. So to go to England now, you have to take a course. Actually, you don't have to. There's two ways. You can either do a course and then pass an exam to a level, or you can go on a example in England. It's called Life in the UK. So you go on a course, Life in the UK. It's normally 1 or 2 days per week, and at the end of the course there's no exam. You just get a certificate that you did the course, and with that certificate you can then get a permanent residence. You can get the visa.
You see, I think it's not only for the English, I mean, also if you plan to have your partner from different country, I think the important thing is you have to have an attitude that you are willing to learn new language.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't just be in another country and then you don't speak the language, because you're gonna have less people. You don't have people to socialize. You're gonna be depend so much on your partner. You can't go out buying things, and you can't make friends, and then you're gonna be quite depressed. And probably, when you are in the relationship, sometimes it's good to meet some new people, because otherwise you at the beginning maybe it's all right to be together, but some point you need to go out and get some new vibration and come back home. The relationship with you two more, I more colorful,
Yeah, well,
more enjoyable, to
Yeah.
have something to talk about, do things outside.
But actually, if you're coming to a foreign country, I think it's really important that you make new friends. So you go to the gymnasium where you might meet people. You
Sit in a bar.
sit in the bar. In the bar you might meet the wrong kind of people, and your partner might
The
get
bar.
pissed off.
Okay, the bar in
Not so
Italy. The bar in Italy means you go for coffee.
Yeah. Okay. So
The bar in England.
yeah, well, the bar in England, no. I mean, I don't think your partner would be too pleased if you were going to a bar on your own.
Okay, so actually this is interesting. You call the bar in England, you expect to go there and drink alcohol.
Yeah, that's a bar.
Yeah.
If you go to a cafe, that's
You've
coffee.
got coffee.
Exactly.
Yeah, but in Italy we say we go to the bar to get a coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's just I thought that there is a difference between the pub and the bar.
But I mean the important thing is wherever you go, you have some kind of activity where you can get to meet people, because no matter how much in love you are with your partner and how much in love he is with you, it's still a lonely life, the two of you. You need to have friends like you have friends at home.
Yeah.
So I think that's very, very important. Otherwise, people will become depressed and want to go home.
Yeah.
They've really got to look at it. Okay, I'm going to move to this country. And
ready to blend in or exchange, like socialize with some friends, because that's it. That's also the fun way to improve your language. You have your friends from that country. It's not only to have a friend, but you also learn that culture, learn that language through socialize with friends. I come back to the video call just a moment. You don't have to be worried if your English is not perfect. The point is you just, give yourself a chance to see if the person that you talk to is real, and also you don't waste your time, because if he start to refuse the video call 5-6 times, start to think about what's wrong with him. Probably he doesn't exist. There's someone else, or scam. That's what I want to say. And okay, this is casual English. We're gonna have something casual. We talk about the language. I want to give you some tip about pronunciation. Okay, I have to tell you that I'm not that perfect, but I have my technique when I learn different, foreign language. I'm not gonna read vocabulary first. I'm gonna imitate what I hear when people say.
I think that's how most people.
But the thing is, when for example English, Thai people learn English since primary school. But they are still, having a problem that when they speak, maybe Farang don't understand just because they have different pronunciation. The thing is, we can have different accent. Accent is something to show that where you come from. I think also in England, you are speaking English, but from different part of England, you also have your own accent, and this person come from which area, because the accent show. Same thing about being Thai. You are Thai. Maybe you still have Thai accent. It doesn't matter. The thing that more important than the accent is pronunciation. Thinking about you are having a friend from India, they also speak English with Indian accent. But we can communicate because we pronounce the same way, and we can guess what they're talking about. So that's my technique, I'm not perfect, but I try to pronounce it as I listened. And then I come back to see how it's written, how it's spelled. Also with Italian, because in Italian there is some spelling that if you see the spelling first, you're gonna pronounce it wrongly. But if you listen how people call this thing, and then you go back to see how it, spelled, you will get, okay, what I just said now is spelled like this. Okay, look, I have some example which, okay, we start from English first, because this I find it quite useful vocabulary. You're gonna come across with this kind of word anyway. And now I'm gonna ask you, I asked you already once about what I cannot even pronounce this word, vacuum. Did I get it right?
Vacuum.
You see? Vacuum.
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 Like a Q instead of a C. Vacuum.
Cum.
Yeah. Instead of the C, pronounce it
Q.
Yeah.
Vacuum.
Yeah.
Vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Did I get it right?
Vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum cleaner.
Vacuum.
Vacuum. Vacuum. Now I get crazy. Vacuum.
Vacuum.
If I say vacuum cleaner,
yeah, I understand.
Even it's not perfect, you understand what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Okay. And this word, when you get sick and then you have fever, you have a temperature.
Temperature.
Yeah. If you read it, you're gonna read it like temperature. But when you pronounce it, only 3 syllables. Temperature.
Temperature, yeah.
เนี่ยเป็นคำที่พี่นกคิดว่าเราอาจจะ come across คำพวกเนี้ยอย่างเวลาแบบไม่สบายใช่ไหมคะ temperature ไม่ใช่ temperature แล้วก็มีอีก Oh, I want to ask you this. I noticed you will say that this thing give me headache. Can I say make me headache?
No.
You have okay, give me headache or make me headache.
No.
Which one is correct?
I would say gives me headache. This music gives me headache. Or this music is giving me headache. The next door neighbor gives me headache.
So is it just the way it is? We don't say, or people don't say, make me headache.
You wouldn't say make me headache.
Like you make me headache. No, you're gonna say that you give me headache.
You give me headache.
And also the word headache, not H-H.
Yeah.
If you read it as it's spelled, you're gonna pronounce it H-ache. Actually, it's just headache. Also, stomachache.
Yeah.
Did you say the same? Give me stomachache, or make me stomachache.
Give.
Well.
Your dinner gave me stomachache.
Okay, that also give.
Yeah.
You give me headache.
Yeah. Yeah.
You give me headache.
Yeah. Or you could say, the fire gives me headache.
The temperature gives me headache.
Temperature gives me a headache.
Okay.
That woman gives me a headache.
Who?
That one.
I'm the only one here.
Not you, darling. You would never give me
okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's do this word. Let's do this word for fun. เราจะมาสอนกันpronounce คำอิตาเลียนง่ายๆที่พี่นกสังเกตว่าเวลานั้นออกเสียงกันผิดคำว่า Okay, now we're gonna play with Italian pronunciation. The other day, how did you pronounce that town?
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay, it's good that you don't remember because
I'm too shy.
You don't have to remember how it's spelled, okay? Now let's play the game. You just have to listen what I say and then you repeat after me.
Yeah.
Fagagna.
Fagagna.
You see, it's easy.
Yeah.
But if you read it, it's difficult because you're gonna go fakanyanya, whatever. But actually just fakanya.
Yeah, fakanya. When you hear it, it's easy.
Yeah, and that's the natural way to learn foreign language or learn the correct.
That's how children learn because they can't read when they learn to speak.
So it's the way the kids learn all the languages in the world when they were born in that country, and then they learn to listen to people around them, and then they pronounce it or imitate the pronunciation from the adult around them. Same. เมื่อกี้บอกว่า fakanya. Another word. Do you remember the steak that you ate and then it cut?
Oh wait, tagliata.
No, because you read it, right? Okay, the steak that is already cut.
Yeah.
It's called tayata.
Tayata, yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Tayata.
Yeah, I always read it as I see it.
Yeah, tayata. Taya means cut.
Yeah.
So when you have a steak that already slice cut, we call tayata. And now this word.
You're making me hungry talking about food.
We can go to have some. Okay, and this word. You know the chocolate thing that you sprayed on the bread? The chocolate that's so famous from Italy. You know that thing?
No.
Nutella.
Oh, Nutella, yes.
You pronounce it like a British man now.
Yeah.
Nutella.
Yeah.
It's English.
Yeah.
In Italian, originally, we pronounce it Nutella.
Oh.
Tella. เหมือนกัน also in Thailand they pronounce it Nutella because they read it Nutella. But actually, Nutella come from Italy and we call it Nutella. And sometimes I also pronounce it like I am comfortable too. And then you picked up the right one and then you practice.
Yeah, and it doesn't really matter because so long as you
got it
understood. I mean, sometimes you say something to me and I say, what?
Like what?
And you say again and I say, oh yeah, okay. I got it.
Like I still remember. You see, I still remember until now I still have problem to pronounce watch and wash. I watch TV. Watch.
Yeah.
And this, what is it? Watch. I will never get it right.
Okay.
Watch.
What did Lindsay teach you?
I know that Lindsay also taught me wash dishes.
Yeah, dishes.
Washing dishes.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, and what was the other one?
The other one, butcher.
No, bushes.
Bushes.
Yeah, bushes.
Bush, like the plant.
Yeah, bushes. Yeah.
And I also didn't get it right all the time, But sometimes I just pronounce it when sometimes I'm lazy. Like I've been speaking English a whole day and then I get lazy and then my English start to go tick 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 tick.
Darling, don't worry. Sometimes I even got names wrong.
He called me the wrong name, and now he plays safe. He called me darling.
And it's all she knows now. Not he knows that it's not because of anything bad. It's just that my memory is terrible. I called her my daughter's name and things like that. So yeah.
เดี๋ยวนี้เรียก darling อย่างเดียวเลยเพราะว่าไม่กล้าเรียกชื่อนะกลัวเรียกชื่อผิด
In the beginning. And I called you my son's girlfriend's name too.
Okay. And the last one ที่พี่นกสังเกตเห็นนะ the last one that I noticed that we call this food with the wrong pronunciation. Do you know the bread? When you cut the bread and then you put something on top of it. Italian. You have bread and then you have tomato, basil.
Oh yeah, I love it.
How do you call that?
Oh my god, I can't even remember now.
Bru.
Oh, bruschetta.
Ecco.
Was
No.
that correct?
No.
No, okay. Yeah.
because if you see it spelled in English you will pronounce like that bruschetta which is not we call bruschetta yeah bruschetta not chetta because ch here equal k so we call it bruschetta not bruschetta it's fun this is a fun thing to learn foreign language we can learn the pronunciation in a fun way or whatever and this is my technique you just have to make some friends or listen to the TV or see somebody and learn for it because if you see the bruschetta and you see your friend call you no kid you want bruschetta you will use bruschetta you will never read it bruschetta It's fun way to learn foreign language when you meet some friend and then learn.
I still use bruschetta, even if I know.
โอเควันนี้นะก็จบคลิปเพียงเท่านี้เดี๋ยวให้ปีเตอร์จบคลิปดีกว่า Now I'm gonna finish this clip and I would like you to make the ending for me.
How can I do that?
You can do it because we're gonna play with the pronunciation. Okay. Normally I will ask them to click subscribe and the bell for me and now you have to tell them in Thai it's easy กด subscribe กดกระดิ่งให้พี่นกด้วยนะคะ
No, now I'm lost
โอเคกด subscribe กดกระดิ่งให้พี่นกด้วยนะคะเจอกันคลิปหน้าบ๊ายบายค่ะ